In the news tonight, President cannot be taken seriously about dismantling drug gangs, says Nigel Hughes.
Because the president has not been able to dismantle anything looking like a drug gang unless the United States of America provides assistance.
And prisoner escapes from GPHC while seeking medical attention. Leader of the Alliance for Change, Nigel Hughes, rubbished claims by President Afanali that his government is committed to dismantling any drug trafficking networks that may exist locally. At his party's weekly press conference, Hughes said the statement could not be taken seriously, and he explained the reasons for saying so.
Was the headline by the president or the statement by the president that he was going to dismantle the drug gangs? You would have to be living in Wonderland to take that statement seriously. What is he going to dismantle the drug gangs with? I am sure when the heads of criminal enterprises in Guyana meet and they hear what the president says, they must have a good laugh. Because the president has not been able to dismantle anything looking like a drug gang unless the United States of America provides assistance. We've had 2 submarines here and almost $250 million worth of narcotics found in this country. And none of this was detected as a result of any domestic law enforcement agency. So it must mean that it is clear that the ability to locate large quantities of narcotics, the ability to locate the equipment that is used to convey these large quantities of narcotics overseas, that it is clearly beyond the capacity of the Guyana police force. So for the president to suggest that somehow he's going to go after the drug gangs, if he can't even find the drugs, what is he going after the drug gangs with? The president couldn't seriously expect the people of this country to take him anything remotely close to seriously when he's saying that.
According to Hughes, there appears to be a continued eradication of trust and confidence in the Guyana police force.
There clearly is a suggestion that a relative of a high-ranking police officer had over $500 million in her account, and she's connected to a police officer. Nothing has come of it. In relation to the shooting outside of Palm Court, the Fagunda shooting, which must be now a year and a half old, 100 yards away from the president's residence, there has been absolutely no progress in relation to that. So, insofar as the capacity of the Guyana police force is concerned to solve anything looking like a major crime, they clearly have demonstrated that they do not possess the capacity. In relation to the Orrin Boston matter, Boston got shot in his bed next to his wife. They've charged a man with having shot him. But the more important question is, how does a squad leave Georgetown, travel to Essequibo, go to Dartmouth, shoot a man in his bed who has no criminal record, has never been a suspect in any criminal activity, and up to now we have not received a single report on who ordered it, on what basis it was done, and what was the criteria for it. Clearly, if it was an error and they targeted the wrong person, they should come out and say so. If this was something other than an error, then there ought to have been an investigation which disclosed what led to this special squad leaving Georgetown. And in relation to the commitment of the president and the present government to the question of solving crime, we would like again to repeat our call for the implementation of the Protected Disclosures Act of 2018. That act was intended to establish a commission to which various persons can make special protected disclosures, whistleblowing as it's commonly called, since 2018. That was passed during the previous administration.
Over the weekend, CANU, the Joint Services, and the DEA seized $40 billion worth of cocaine that was found concealed in 4 hand-dug bunkers in the Barima-Winey Region 1 community of Matthews Ridge. The 4.4 tons of cocaine is the largest land-based cocaine seizure in Guyana's history, the local drug enforcement agency said, and it followed months of extensive surveillance and intelligence gathering.
online. Extra. And when we drink it, extra. And when we drink it, extra. When we drink it, extra. Hey, well if you're in the party or line, I don't like it from the first time. When you see the two, they combine. It's a drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime. It's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime. Extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
It's here! Igloo Ice Cream Fruit Bars. 4 mouth-watering flavors. Mango, pineapple, strawberry, and soursop. A beautiful combination of real fruit and igloo ice cream. Go old school with Fluty Popsicle. Classic flavors and refreshing goodness. Available at Igloo outlets and all your favorite shops.
The Guyana Police Force and the Guyana Prison Service are seeking the public's help to arrest an inmate who escaped while seeking medical attention at the Georgetown Public Hospital. The escapee was identified as Isaiah Daniels, also known as Izzo Graves. The prison service is reporting that he was in prison on a robbery under arms offense. According to the prison service, the prisoner was at the time attending a clinic at the hospital. Daniels' last known address was given as 485A Fields, Sophia, Georgetown. The police are asking anyone with information surrounding the whereabouts of the prison escapee to call 911 or the nearest police station.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market.
The government intends to amend the Cybercrime Act to go after persons critical of it on social media, says leader of the Alliance for Change, Nigel Hughes. Speaking at the party's weekly press conference, Hughes said the Attorney General Anil Nandalal is attempting to be disingenuous with his claims of bringing the amendments in keeping with international laws.
The Attorney General has said that the amendments have to do with social media. This is the amendments to the Cybercrime Act. However, the proposed amendments that are being discussed for the new international convention deal with the following: child pornography, child exploitation, grooming, non-consensual release of intimate images, and money laundering. So the version 2 of the Budapest Convention on Cybercrime has nothing to do with social media. So where the Attorney General is attempting to suggest where they want to make changes to the Cybercrime Act to deal with social media, this is not even remotely contemplated by the International Convention. And it is clear, I think that discloses or betrays the true intention of the government when they introduce cybercrime, social media, that they intend to use this to go after the people who they don't like in social media, who are constantly criticizing them.
According to the AFC leader, the amendments will also criminalize defamation.
Defamation allows you a civil remedy. So if someone libels you or defames you, you're entitled to go to court and get damages. What the present government is doing is giving a criminal sanction for what in effect was a civil wrong, which you had to go to court. The problem with that is that it now becomes a tool in the arm of the state that will be used to prosecute, stifle, and silence people the government want to get rid of. And there's no better case that I can refer to than the case of Sherrod Duncan. Why would you want to criminalize somebody because they went to social media and called you a trench crapo? Any expansion now is a grave potential trespass on the rights guaranteed under the Constitution to its citizens, and in keeping with the thrust of the Budapest Convention from 2001, we believe it should be limited to those areas. It should not be used to prosecute defamation.
According to you, the direction the government is heading is a dangerous one.
Referred to somebody as a trench crapo and they felt it was slanderous, you could take them to court, or they could take you to court, sorry. What has happened now is that we are criminalizing what was just defamation before. Now that's a dangerous place to get, particularly in an expressive society like the Caribbean and particularly Guyana. So our former leader, who liked to say, if he said haul your fat whatever, that potentially is a cybercrime because, it causes hurt and harm and to whoever it's addressed to. And I'm sure that was not the intention. You see, the Attorney General is trying to introduce social media and things said in social media to create criminal activity. That is not what either convention, either the Budapest or the proposed amendments or updates to it. And it's a dangerous place to go. I mean, in the Caribbean, we forever talking and abusing and saying unfortunate things about people.
For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.